Maybe.
We're trying a new thing out. Here we go.
Hello, everyone.
We're live. Okay.
In two places.
Hi, Emma. Okay, so we're doing something a little weird. If you see me like looking all over the place, we're going to live stream on YouTube and Instagram at the same time. So we'll see how this works. But welcome, guys.
Oh, hold on. Sorry.
I get some weird feedback.
Let me turn my sound down.
Oh, man. So, all right, we got all kinds of people. They're joining now.
Yep. Got Kara. Oh, I'm sorry. Carrie. I can't read. And Emma on the Insta.
The font is so small, I can't read. That's the other thing. If you guys see me squinting really hard, oh, sorry. If you see me squinting really hard, it's because I'm trying to read what everyone's saying. So,
how is everyone?
Yeah. How's life going? How's your Sunday? Today's Sunday. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. How's your Sunday going? I feel like it's been a weird day for us.
Yeah. It's been a busy day.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But we're going to talk about that here a little bit later too. But lazy Sunday. Yeah. Lazy Sundays are the best.
Yep.
We like those. Today we didn't have too much of a lazy Sunday, but
you kind of did this morning.
I kind of did.
Because you slept in and didn't go to church.
I went down a TikTok rabbit hole a little bit too.
Stacy said, I'm a teacher trying to plan for my virtual class.
Ooh, that's a fun one.
That's so tricky. I do not want to be in your shoes. So props to all the teachers out there.
Proud of you.
Yeah.
That's a good skill, good life skill.
Yep.
Oh man. So yeah, I guess so. Mark Allen, he had church.
Mm-hmm.
I was supposed to go, but I did not go because I was lazy and didn't go. Oops. But then we did some lunch and shopping and things. So we did some shopping for our upcoming trip, which is what we're going to talk about today.
Yep.
Because I'm really excited. Lauren's here and Disney peeps. Everyone's joining in. Hi, guys.
Hello.
Okay. Are you ready to tell everyone where we're going?
I'm so ready. We've been holding this in for so long.
Kinda. I mean, we've kind of told you guys we're going on a trip. We just haven't told you where we're going.
When did we plan this trip?
Maybe like a month ago. 2 months ago.
Was it more than that?
I don't know. But anyways, we are going to Colorado.
Yeah.
So obviously with the world situation that's happening right now, there's been a lot of crazy stuff with traveling that makes traveling not the most fun. But we've definitely gotten to a point where we're just ready to get out of town. Yeah. And Kayla's been on a adventure thing this year. This summer I'm just like, I want to be out in the wilderness and do adventure things. Yeah. And so we were like, Colorado's within driving distance.
Yep.
We can go and be out in the wilderness and the mountains. And
and for me, I've not had like any vacation since, or like I've hardly taken like any vacation time at work since
New Year's.
Yeah, probably New Year's.
Yeah.
I mean, I took a day off for my birthday in March, but
that was also like
that was right at
quarantine.
Yeah.
Quarantine, stay at home, whatever you call it.
Yeah. And luckily, I mean, fortunately enough, I was able to work from home and everything during like when everything was shut down. And so it was kind of nice in that aspect, because I still had a job, we still had income, but at the same time, like I was just getting to that point where I was just like, we need to like get away.
Just go somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to Colorado.
Yeah.
I'm very excited. We're going very, very soon.
Yeah. We'll be there for a week.
Yeah. Which that's actually funny. So I guess that kind of brings me to my next thing is that originally we were not intending for going for a long trip. We're doing, I think I talked about this on our last live stream. Think Media is a YouTube channel that we watch, and they are all about basically helping YouTube creators with tech and editing and tips on making videos and posting videos, things like that. But they do this thing called Grow with Video Live conference.
Mhm.
And normally they have that in Las Vegas, but obviously they're not doing that this year. So they're doing it all virtual. And so I really wanted to do that. And so I was going to take a few days off of work just to be able to do the conference. And so we're going to do that. And then I found out that we were going to be off, and actually, like, my store where I work at is going to be closed the day before we leave. So we were like, oh, bless, that's even better. So I was like, whoa, that means we can make this like an actual trip and not
Yeah.
just like a little retreat. And so we were able to extend it. And then we got to extend it like again. So now we actually got to be gone for like a full 7 days. That was a
Yeah.
really long-winded way of saying that, but
Yeah.
I'm excited because I didn't think that it would get to be a long trip, and we actually are getting to do a long trip, which is exciting.
We have a lot of fun things planned while we're there.
Oh my gosh, yes.
And so the first day, like, we're driving out there, so that's going to be a long day. But
I guess also too, before we tell you like what all we're doing, this is also kind of a big deal for us because we have never taken a trip together, like just us, not to Disney World ever. Because we've gone to like Kansas City, but that doesn't really count because that's still like
it's super close.
That's still like where we live. But like an actual vacation, we've only ever gone to Disney together. We've gone to visit like family and things, but again, I don't know that I really count that because that's just different. And so we're
We've also
excited
not
that
done we haven't done a road trip like this before either.
Oh no, he's gonna hate me, guys. This will be so funny. He's gonna hate me so much. I do not like long car rides.
See, I don't mind them. I love road trips.
Yeah. But okay, now you can tell them what we're gonna do.
Yeah. So we to answer your question, Lauren, I saw you said Denver ? So we'll drive through Denver.
Will
So I think, or at least just south of it, I think.
Maybe I'm not good at geography, so.
And yeah, me neither. So the first day we're driving out there, we're stopping at couple different kind of cool places. What
We learned about this thing in Western Kansas. If you don't know, we live in Kansas.
Yes.
So we're gonna be driving through good old Western Kansas to get there. There's a place called Monument Rocks.
Oh yeah.
In the Badlands, is what I was reading. I don't know. It's somewhere out in the middle of nowhere. If you've ever driven through Kansas, you know that basically the whole state is the middle of nowhere. But there are these huge rock formations just in the middle of nowhere. And so we're going to go see that.
Yep.
And then there's Little Jerusalem, which is like 20 miles from that.
It's like half an hour away.
And so we were looking it up, and basically what my friend was telling me was that Monument Rock is like above the ground. So there are these large rock formations above the ground. And then Little Jerusalem is almost like a small canyon. So it's like kind of the same thing, but it's like below ground, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But
it's a canyon.
I think you can go down in the canyon. I'm
We'll
not
find
really
out.
Sure. We're gonna just show up and see what happens.
Yeah. So yeah, that's super fun. And yeah, right. We're not going to Disney. So yeah, we're super pumped because we've never really basically this whole week is going to be like a nature like vacation
adventure. We're going on an adventure.
So on the way out there, we're stopping at those couple stops, and then we're continuing on, and we're staying in an Airbnb.
Which we've never done that before either. So that's exciting. Y'all, this Airbnb is so freaking cute. And we're going to do like a little like Airbnb tour, room tour. We're going to do some videos a little differently than what we've done in the past. But it's a Airstream that has been converted and like conjoined with a house.
Yeah.
It's really cute.
It's super cool.
So that's we're gonna
And
stay
it's
in that.
like basically in the middle of nowhere, Colorado,
We're
like
staying in Grand Lake.
gorgeous views. And yeah, it's going to be super fun. So we're pretty much there most of the week.
Yeah.
And the next day after we get there, we are going on, hopefully, if we can do it, a 9-mile hike.
9-mile round trip hike.
Yeah.
It's like 4.5 miles.
Yeah.
We're doing, if you know anything about the trails in Rocky Mountain National Park, it's the Sky Pond Trail. I don't remember what the trailhead is called, but basically it's where you go to Sky Pond.
Glacier
Falls? Glacier
No,
Trail?
I forget it.
Glacier Gulch?
It's Glacier. No,
Glacier something.
Stop talking. It's Glacier something. I can't remember the full name of it, but
it's beautiful.
Yeah. So we have bought like hiking boots, and so you've probably seen some snippets of and some spoilers
of us training.
Yeah, because it's going to be a long 9 miles is a lot.
We have never hiked before, ever. So this is going to be probably the hardest thing I've ever done in my whole life, but I'm so excited for it. So if you know anything about Kansas, Kansas is completely flat. There is no hills anywhere. However, at our local park, there's literally like a giant dirt mound. Like it's huge. Like it's really, really big. And so we literally have just been like hiking back and forth on that to try and build up our like endurance, because that's going to be very far.
Yep. So that's our second day. And then pretty much we're just going to hang out because the conference that we're watching is going to be starting essentially the second day. We are going, although on that second day that we're there,
we're going to hot Sulphur Springs.
Yes. So there's some Sulphur Springs pools.
And it is the most sketchiest looking place ever. And I'm so pumped for it.
It does look pretty sketch, not gonna lie.
We wanted to go to the cool one that's in the place that starts with a G. What is that? What is that town called? It's the big one, whatever the really big one is. We wanted to go there, but it's like 4 hours away from where we were staying. So I was like, no, we'll just go to the sketchy one. Glenwood Springs. Thank you.
Bob and Kelly are from Colorado, so
yes, they
know.
Would know. Yeah, we wanted to go to that one because those look really nice, but
yeah, it was just super far.
So we're gonna try out this hot Sulphur Springs resort place.
Yeah,
and see how it goes.
I mean, yeah, who knows? It was like $20, so
yeah, it was pretty cheap. So
if it's like terrible, we're not out that much money.
If anything, it'll be really relaxing after our very long day of hiking.
Yes. Yep. Yeah. So we kind of purposely planned it that way so that it'll be nice after a long day of hiking.
Yeah.
And then
pray for me. I get some real bad blisters on my feet real easy. And so I'm just like, please don't get blisters.
So after that, then we are, after our hike, after our Springs day, then we are pretty much just hanging out at the Airbnb, quite honestly, for the next couple of days. And then the last 2 days, we are going to Breckenridge.
Yeah.
And we are doing a 2.5 hour, I forget how many miles.
I don't know.
Kayaking trip.
We just booked that last night.
Yeah, we found it.
So we're going to go kayaking.
And I'm super pumped for that.
Yeah. And then we'll mess around in Breckenridge. I don't know what all else we'll end up doing. We're just going to kind of play it by ear.
Well, we are having a pretty nice-ish dinner that first night that we get to Breckenridge.
Is it the first night? Okay.
Yep. So, yeah.
Yeah. I'm super excited.
Yeah, Lauren, we are definitely planning on bringing Band-Aids, compression socks, the whole 9 yards.
Oh, yeah.
So
definitely. I know. I get blisters in literally the weirdest places because
you walk really weird.
Well, I don't think it's that. I think what it is my skin, for whatever reason, has a very hard time building calluses. For those of you that don't know, I'm a bridal consultant. And so I zip a lot of dresses constantly. And I have been a bridal consultant for 5 years, and I still only barely have a callus on my finger, like my zipper finger, whereas anybody else I work with, it is literally like this huge, hard, whatever thing. And so they always just laugh because they're like, "How do you not have a callus?" I'm like, I can't make calluses. And so with my feet, it's like right on the ball of my foot, like where my toes connect to the ball of my foot. That is where I get blisters always.
Yeah, so, like,
And so you can't really like
if
put
this
a
is your
Band-Aid
foot,
there
it's, like,
right
here.
here. And so you can't like put a Band-Aid on that.
Yeah.
At least not where it will stay. And so lots of ibuprofen.
Yep.
That's usually my coping.
So, it's also been kind of dangerous because we've had this trip planned for quite a while, and we recently, where we live, just got a new store called REI, and it's basically like a hiking, outdoors, like, camping
Yeah.
kind of store. Becca's here. And
Meredith's here and Alex
we
is
got all sorts
here.
of people.
Everyone's joining in.
So we went there today before our live. Well, correction. We went there the other night, but they closed in like 10 minutes and we didn't realize
So we
it.
just sped through the store because we
Yeah.
were like, what is this place? This is cool. And if you know anything about us, we get a little obsessive about buying gear or like, I don't know, like buying things to prepare for trips.
Yeah.
That's like one of our favorite things to do. And so because this is a new experience and we've never hiked before and we've never done any of that, we're like, we're going to buy all the things.
Yeah.
That's been dangerous.
Yep.
But we're going to show you a few of the fun things that we bought. All our stuff is over there. So we'll show you guys the stuff that we bought today for fun, because why not? Everyone likes a good haul, right? So yeah, so REI CoOp. I've never heard of this, but basically they do the guy there,
I've heard of the brand.
The guy there described it as, he was like, we do all of the quiet sports.
Yeah.
So like hiking, fishing, camping, biking, all of that good stuff. So
this is
this we didn't need, but Mark, we just whatever.
Well, okay.
It's better to be prepared, right?
Yes. So this is basically, it's like a water filter. So you can essentially get water from like a lake or a street, basically anywhere where there's like fresh water, and it filters it basically so that you can drink it.
So I don't have to bring 18 water bottles with me.
Yeah, because it's a 9-mile round trip hike, and we are bringing, of course, water bottles, but they're 32 ounces each. And obviously, like when you're hiking that much, like hydration is very, very important, and especially at that high of elevation. So we bought this, and you basically like fill up, like that lady is drinking from a little like pouchy thing. You fill that up, and then you hook the little filter thing to it and drink out of it, and that way you don't die.
Did we need this? Probably not, but it's fine.
I would much rather have that and carry that versus like carrying like 3 or 4 extra water bottles.
Something I want to say too is that we have been, and I've kind of like mentioned some of this on some like stories and things, is we've kind of been doing some like life evaluations.
Yeah.
I guess you could call it. And I think we've just really been wanting to see more of the world. And with that, we've been like, wow, we really want to go do more of this hiking and seeing nature and doing a lot of this stuff. So if this was the only trip that we were going on, a lot of the stuff that we bought is really stupid and we shouldn't have bought it. However, we do have the intention of like going more places. So I think these things will actually come in handy in the long term.
Lauren summed it up greatly. Hunger Games times LOL.
True.
Yeah.
Yep.
So the next couple things that we bought are like
not super exciting, but
bug spray, repellent lotion, and body glide.
Which, if you guys are Disney people, which I know most of you are, this is like the biggest lifesaver when it comes to saving your legs and your arms from chafing. Basically, this is like a deodorant stick, but it's not deodorant. It's like a grease or something. But basically, what it does is it helps with the friction.
Yeah.
So that like I get really, really, really bad heat rash. And so this really helps a lot. How many times can I say really? But yeah, this is very, very helpful. So this is like my, not just for hiking, but like Disney, this is a must have.
We bought a match kit in case, we get stranded because you never know what will happen. And it's waterproof and everything like that. So in case one of us like breaks a leg and we have to camp in the middle of the woods, we'll have fire.
Yeah. They say there's like the 10 essential things that you need to have when you go hiking. And so we were like, well, we'll try to kind of sort of get some of that stuff. So
Yep. Okay, this next thing we found today, and we were like, oh my gosh, where has this been in literally our entire lives?
This is great if you guys are vloggers.
Or just you go to Disney because it rains literally all the
true.
time. Let me see if I can turn this over. Maybe I'll just take it out.
Just take it out. Unboxing.
This might be a little harder than.
Do you need help? Just rip the box
I'm just
open.
gonna rip it.
You don't need to keep it pretty.
Dear Lord. Please
It's
hold.
intense. The suspense. There we go.
There we go. That's pretty much in there. So it's this little like keychain teardroppy thing. And
Bob and Kelly, I have told Mark Allen like 18 times that I wanted to get bear spray.
Do we need bear spray?
But he's like, no, we don't need bear spray. I know we probably don't actually need that, but every time I like see it, or I'm like, we need to get bear spray, and he's like, we're not getting bear spray. Anyway, sorry, continue.
Okay, they said probably not. Okay, I got scared for a second.
You got scared?
Yeah.
Why?
Bears.
You thought we need bear spray?
Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. Okay.
Oh, this is nifty.
So it folds up in this little like teardrop thing, and it's literally a bag that's waterproof, and you can put like all sorts of. This is actually a little bit smaller than what I thought it would be.
Well, that's
but
okay.
I think
our camera would still fit in there.
But it like you can put all your electronics or anything that like you need to keep dry, or for example, if you have something wet that you don't want your other stuff to get dry. Basically, it's like waterproof, and it's got a little drawstring, and you just zip that puppy.
So like for Disney purposes, because it rains a lot in Florida and we have camera equipment. So it's nice that I can, because usually we'll carry like fanny packs, and so we won't have like a full backpack. So this is nice that we can stick the camera in here and not worry about it getting soaked. But I think for hiking too, that'll be a good thing, because we always have like just Ziploc bags, like big Ziploc bags. And so this kind of says, this kind of does like the same. Yeah, but it's super small, and it just folds up in this tiny, like, look how small this is. I just thought that was super handy. They have a lot of cool things at that store. Okay, now you got to get that back in here. Oh, I can do it. Okay. Kayla, Bob's just make sure you can run faster than Mark Allen. I probably can. Maybe. If it's downhill, we'll just... I did it. Duck and roll. If it's downhill, I will die, because I will probably not be able to stop. Yeah, you just roll. Oh, man. Tuck and roll. Yeah, that's right. That's fine. We did also get a new backpack. Yeah, so that was pretty much everything that we bought. We bought some like clothes at REI, but those aren't important. That's just like for fun. But we, those good old Facebook ads, they get you real good. And so I saw this advertisement for a camera backpack, and I was obsessed, and I was like, Mark, we have to buy this. We just have to.
Oh dear.
So the brand is called, oh my gosh, this is kind of hard to get back in here. I can do it.
You got it.
It'll fit. It's just rolling on me. There we go. I did it. Boom.
It looks a little lumpy.
Well, that's fine. But the brand is called
Brevite.
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 Brevet.
I don't know.
How many pronunciations can we come up with for this bag?
Yeah. But I really like this bag. This bag is super
It's amazing.
Cool. Also, sorry, I know the mic is like right here, so if there's loud shuffling, please let us know so we can move the bag.
Yeah.
But it's a camera bag.
It is.
But you can also use it as a normal backpack. But you can also fit your laptop in here.
Yep.
And all kinds of things. So
it's got
the side pouch.
Pouch.
You can like.
So here's like our nice camera.
Quick grab. Yeah.
And so that just goes right in there. Zip that up.
And then what I like about this bag versus normal camera bags, usually normal camera bags, the whole thing opens, and I hate that you have to like open the whole bag to get one thing.
Yeah.
So I like that this is much smaller.
Yeah.
So it's just the half of it, and you have all these little compartments that you can do with.
But how many things do we have in here?
We have both my Nikon and our Sony, and the second lenses for both of those cameras in here.
So basically in this bottom half from like here down, we have 2 camera bodies with 4 different lenses.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, and then of course there's like, you have your million other pouches.
So there's a pouch here in the front for batteries, all sorts of things.
And then the top is... And then the top, you can just
there's
like
a bunch of space up here too, like right above all of the lenses and everything.
For snacks
and
or whatever else.
We've got, because we're going to take our GoPro too. So we've got like some GoPro accessories and like our camera strap. And I'll probably have like I'm going to bring like a jacket. So that'll probably all go in there.
Yeah.
And
we'll do probably a more full in-depth review of this bag at some point. But yeah,
after we use it
and test it out.
And of course,
you can fit your laptop in there.
And we have a 15-inch, and that fit perfectly in there.
Yeah. So
it's also got a luggage pass through back here. And the cool part is on the bottom.
Oh yeah, there's a thing so you can put like your tripod
or hiking sticks. So yeah, we're super pumped.
No, this bag.
It was a little bit of a fiasco getting this bag, though. Not gonna lie.
Well, I wouldn't call it a fiasco.
Yeah, I guess that's a strong word.
I would just say that it took longer to get than we expected it to, just because of Corona.
Yeah. So hopefully Bob and Kelly are getting ready to leave, but on our way home, we are hoping. It got like really dark all of a sudden. Maybe the sun went behind a cloud. Anyway, we're hoping to meet up with Bob and Kelly on the way home and get like lunch or something-ish with them. Yes. So really, really looking forward to that. We've never met them before, but in person. Yeah. But we love them. It's going to happen. That's right.
Yes. But yeah, so that's mostly what we're doing for our trip. What I want to know from you guys is we are kind of expanding in our videos. So right now we've been doing 2 videos a week. We've been doing our Quick Tip Tuesday, and then we've been doing our Dream It and Do It. We are going to continue doing those videos. However, with some of these kind of non-Disney trips, we want to do some videos pertaining to those. And what I want to know is, what kinds of things do you guys want to see? Are you wanting to see like packing videos? Are you wanting to see just like travel tips? Are you wanting to see like tours of things that we do? Like, give me some ideas of what you would be interested in seeing. We are of course going to do kind of some vlog style stuff. And we'd have some things planned, but a lot of these videos are for you guys to help you guys out. So let us know in the chat or in the comments what you guys want to see.
Meredith said, I love me some packing videos, even if it's not for Disney. That is coming up this week, right?
Probably on Tuesday.
Yeah.
As long as we get everything packed.
Yeah.
We're like almost packed. He has to finish packing. I'm pretty much finished
I'm
packing.
if you guys know me, I'm like kind of a last minute
I told him,
packer.
I was like, you have to finish packing because we can't film our video until you're done packing. So I think we're definitely going to try and do one of those. We are also going to be doing, we've been doing Dream It and Do It, which is bringing Disney magic into your home. And so with that, we've been doing like some fun like recipes. And I did Disney Food Blog put out a recipe for the hamburger pods from Satuli. And I kind of want to make those while we're on our trip. So we may do a fun video of that, which has nothing to do with Colorado, but we just, we're starting to mash everything together.
Yeah. Queen of the Sea on Instagram said, I need one of these bags for Disney.
Yeah, no, this is going to be a really great bag for Disney.
Like, honestly, if we took that bag to Disney, that would be, like, we would only have to go in that one. We would fit
everything in that. Because we're usually used to bringing fanny packs. And so what's nice is that basically we could put everything that was in our fanny pack plus our camera gear, and then we're good.
Yeah. And the nice thing, and we did a whole video about this, about like fanny packs versus backpacks. And because we do have all of our camera stuff, we are honestly kind of leaning more towards backpacks now.
I prefer the fanny packs.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
But because we are vloggers, if we were not vlogging, I would carry a fanny pack.
But because we'll just have that one, we'll be able to switch, like off and on, trade off and on.
Yeah. Oh, also, this is completely unrelated, but I really have to show you guys this blanket that our friends got us for Christmas last year because it is the most hilarious thing. We had no idea that they were getting.
Did you all see this?
This has our faces on it. I didn't even know you could make these.
Oh, you can make anything and put it on a blanket.
But yeah, we showed up to their house and they got us this, and I about
didn't they get us that for Christmas?
Hard. Yeah. Oh my gosh, it was so funny. So thanks, guys. So this is my studio blanket that lives in here because I get really cold. So it's very soft.
Meredith said you should try to make the recipe from Liberty Tree Tavern called Ooey Gooey Toffee Cake. Ooh, we've heard of it. We've never had it.
I've heard it's so good.
Yeah.
We might have to try that one.
Yeah.
We like to try fun new recipes. But yeah, I think, was there anything else about our trip that we were going to share? I don't remember. I think that was pretty much it.
Yeah. Have you guys been to Colorado? Like, is there something that we should do while we're there that we're just not thinking of? Yeah. Obviously, we're doing hiking, we're doing kayaking. You're just now joining the party.
So we're going to Grand Lake, Colorado.
Oh, yeah.
And then we will be going in Rocky Mountain National Park. And then we are going to Breckenridge, Colorado. So if there are any places that you guys have been or any activities that you've done that you're like, oh my gosh, this is so fun, you should do this, let us know. Because we know nothing about Colorado other than what we've learned in the past month. So
well, we've both been before.
Yes, we've been before. I was just really young and a teenager and I didn't want to go. And so you know how that goes. But now I'm like, yeah, let's go adventure everywhere. So my goal is we want to start going to all the national parks. We might get to go maybe to Arizona at some point in the future.
Yeah, maybe do like Sedona. We've both been to the Grand Canyon before.
Well, because his mom lives in Arizona.
Yeah.
And so we thought it would be fun to go see her and do some more adventuring. So that'll be in the future list of
Yeah.
things, but
Stacy said whitewater rafting.
see, I keep telling you, man. I keep telling you. He's scared. He thinks it looks scary. And I'm like,
Well,
it's
'cause
not
you like
scary. It's so
yeah.
fun. It's so fun. It's only scary if you go on the scary rapids for like advanced whitewater
We had thought about it,
rafters.
but it's pretty expensive.
It is kind of expensive for this trip.
So we settled for kayaking.
I think if we weren't doing the video conference, I think we would have done whitewater rafting
Mhm.
because it takes up like it takes up like a half day kind of thing.
Yeah. And the kayaking tour it's only 2.5 hours, and we'll be in a tandem kayak, and it's so beautiful, like the pictures and
Mhm.
everything.
Also, did you guys know that there is this place, I think it's near Colorado Springs, where you can go hiking with a wolf? I think it's called
We thought about doing it.
Colorado Wolf Adventures Colorado or something. But literally, like, they have all these wolves on a leash, and you have your guide, and they'll like you get to go on a walking hike with a wolf, and it looks so much fun.
Yeah.
But it's so far away, and so I was like, dang it, I wanted to do it so bad. But oh, so funny. Oh my gosh, yes. Oh my, I totally forgot. Meredith, thank you. I knew there was something we were supposed to do on this live stream.
Do you need to draw a winner?
I need
Do you have a phone?
the phone. Hold on. Give me a second. We needed to announce our winner for the Dumbo ear giveaway because I'm dumb and I totally forgot about that. So hold the phone. Where'd your YouTube go? I lost it. Thank you.
She can never find anything on my phone because I have everything in folders.
I hate it.
I'm super organized.
No, it's too organized.
Not a thing.
You keep talking. Give me a minute. Let me do this thing. You keep talking to them.
Okay. So yeah, we're just super pumped because this is kind of like something that we've wanted to do for a while. And obviously, like, we'll still do Disney stuff in the future, but I think for us, we just with all the travel stuff right now and with everything with Disney, it just didn't make sense for us to go to Disney, and which we're super bummed about. And we will return hopefully sometime in like we're aiming for like 2021-ish. And so yeah, hopefully we'll go back for sure. And the biggest thing for us is that our annual passes they were originally like pre-COVID, they were supposed to our annual passes expire in what, May?
I wasn't listening. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
rude.
Sorry, give me a moment.
And so that expiration date got changed to September. And so it didn't really make sense for us to go. So we ended up canceling those. And so next time we go, that's just kind of another added expense. So we will go when we don't know, but
At some point.
at some point. And so we're kind of just taking some of these, little nature trips and stuff like that. And I know a lot of people have been doing that too. We have a lot of friends that have been going to like Yellowstone and Colorado, of course, and things like that, and just kind of escaping people and everything like that. So,
I got a winner.
who's our winner?
Okay. Sorry, this took me a second because I had to do the little like draw thing and whatever, and then I had to go back. So I got a winner. So the winner for the Dumbo ears, which if you didn't watch that video, I did a DIY on how I make all of my ears for my Etsy shop. And so the winner of our giveaway is Stephanie Ellis. So if you're watching, congratulations. If you're not watching, that's okay. I will reach out to you. But congratulations. I will get in touch with you and get your info, and then I will get those sent out soon. So thank you guys for participating in that giveaway. Sorry, I totally forgot about that because my brain has been a little crazy.
We had planned to
But
do it today during the live.
yes.
We just forgot to do it beforehand.
Yes. So congratulations, Stephanie. Yay. I'll do more giveaways in the future too.
Yeah.
So, which also brings me to another point.
Stephanie is
oh, you
watching.
are watching. Yay. Congratulations. I'm going to message you. Somehow I'll figure out how to message you once we're done with the live stream, and I'll get your info. So, actually, if you want,
message us on
Instagram.
Yeah.
And I'll get your address and stuff so we can get that sent out to you. So, yay, congratulations. But on that note, my Etsy shop is opening on Tuesday. We are doing things a little bit differently. I'm going to try doing this more with like my limited openings. So I'm only going to take a certain amount of orders at a time and then close the shop so I can work on orders and work on new stuff. And then we'll do like another shop opening in October, and I'm going to try and do that for a few months just to see if that works better. But with that being said, I have so many new things that are coming for my shop. I'm super excited. There's
like things I want you to make us.
Like what? Oh, like the pin thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, so obviously I have a whole bunch of ears that I'm making. I have a few sneak peeks on our Instagram feed. But I made like Hocus Pocus ears. But they're a little more subtle, like they're almost more like Disney Bound style Hocus Pocus ears. The Orange Mary ones are like my favorite. The fabrics that I used, I'm just like obsessed with. But I have some other ears that are going to be like one of a kind. And by that, I mean they were ears that I had made for myself in the past, but I've never worn them and I never will. And so I'm like, you know what? Someone else is going to put to like better use to these things. So, huh?
What ears are those?
The flower ones.
Oh.
So I've got some fun like food and wine, like flower ears, and things that'll be for sale. And speaking of one of a kind, I do have some like embroidery. So just like hoops, like embroidery art. I have one that I will have for order that'll be able to come in like a whole bunch of different colors. But then I have my castle embroidery, which is one of the first embroidery pieces that I had ever made. And I love it. And it's so pretty. And I just don't know what to do with it. And so again, I feel like it's just going to be better to have someone get better use out of it. So
yeah.
I have that. And then I also have a new product. It's actually a pin display banner. So if you guys have watched our videos back from before we had this set up, we had like a pin, like it was like a banner. If you guys saw like the Wisdom collection that Shop Disney had last year,
yeah,
they had all the pins that you could get each month, and then they had like a canvas banner that you could put them on. So it's essentially that same type of principle, but it's kind of my own take on it. I did it with a different quote and different colors and things like that. So I'll have those, and tomorrow's my day off, so I may have a few more things, but I'm not sure yet. But make sure that you guys have your calendars set because, like I said, my shop is only going to be open for a limited time. We are opening on Tuesday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. So, yeah, I'm excited. Get ready because there's some really cool stuff.
Yeah, Stacy, where's my phone?
Here.
Let me put the link to the Etsy shop.
Oh, yeah. I think it should be in the description, but yeah, we'll put it in the chat too.
Check. Keep talking.
We're looking.
It should, Stacy, it should be in the...
But I can type it in the chat too.
Hold on. I can do it.
Can you copy it that way? We're learning how to technology, guys. Oh, I'll just type it right here because I know what it is. Don't mind me. I'm just typing.
I'm gonna beat you.
Etsy.com/shop/Hemphilly Ever After. Boom. That should be it. Bum, 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 bum.
Yeah.
Yep, that's it. Cool. So that's my shop. Also, if you guys ever have any ideas of ears or things that you want me to make, I do custom ears. And so I know there's been a few ears that I've done in the past that have been commissioned ears that I've loved so much that I ended up putting them in my shop to stay. So yeah, if you guys ever have a custom request, I think there's a button on there that you can push to, or you can just message me,
Yeah.
and we can get that worked out for sure. Because I've got lots of fun ideas. So
Yep.
I think that's about it, guys.
Do you guys have any questions about our trip, about the Etsy shop opening? Lots of fun stuff.
Yeah. Big things are happening in the Hemphilly household. Oh man. It's been a day, guys.
Oh, did you want to talk? You like briefly hit on like we've just been doing a lot of life evaluation.
I have no idea what you're referring to.
About like just getting out and like seeing the world more and things like that.
Yeah, I think we really love Disney. Disney is our first love.
Yep.
And we will continue to love Disney. However, it's too expensive to go to Disney right now with the experiences that are and are not available.
Yeah.
Which is fine. Totally fine. And I think we're in a place where we're starting to get a little, because we're so old. Not really, but we're just ready to see more of the world. And so we've really been trying to make it a priority that we're going to start traveling more to more places, and get outside of our comfort zone and
See the world.
yeah. And I know we've kind of talked about it before, how we're like, we want to live in a tiny house and do all of that kind of stuff. And that's still kind of the goal and the plan.
Like legitimately.
Yeah. We're just trying to look and see, with me transitioning into part-time and doing Etsy and YouTube full-time. It's just been, we're still trying to figure out what that looks like.
Yeah.
But along with that too, like we do want to do more of these live streams. Our goal is to
Bye, Meredith.
bye. Our goal is to do these live streams the last Sunday of each month, where we're just gonna kind of hang out and chit chat and do all the fun things. So
yeah.
But
yeah, and we don't know where life is going to take us, and but yeah, I mean that's kind of been our goal for a while, is that once we get our debt paid off, it's like we're going to save up, we're legit going to buy a tiny house, at least.
And now the plan is we're going to buy a tiny house, and then we're going to get a converted Sprinter van so that we can travel and like live in our tiny house, but then like travel too.
Yeah.
I don't know if that will actually happen.
It was funny because I kind of joked about it the other day, and I was like, our tiny house will be like our full-time house.
And then our Sprinter van will be our
summer house.
Vacation house.
Yeah, our vacation house.
We're crazy.
Yeah.
We're crazy people. It's fine.
So, yeah, I mean, I'm really curious to like in 5 years, like see where we're at, and then we're gonna like come back in and watch this live stream and be like, wow, we did
what
it.
Weirdos.
Or that.
Awesome. But anyways, I think that's pretty much all we have for you guys today. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. And for participating in our giveaways and for supporting our channel and all of the good things. And we will see you guys in our next video.
Oh, whoops.
Why are you clicking on
I
stuff?
didn't mean to do that.
Mark Allen's messing up.
Sorry.
But yeah, we will see you guys next time.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.